Johnny Clock was a mountain man stuck on the prairie. These words, written by Steve McLain, accurately describe John McLain, my grandfather. John Roger McLain, otherwise known as Johnny Clock, was born to Harold and Dorothy McLain in Canton, Illinois on April 17, 1937. In his young life, he lived his life as a hobo and traveled the southwest United States. It wasn't uncommon for John to be found hitching a ride on an open boxcar to get around. When he was 22, he married Patsy M. Porin on June 20, 1959. John worked for the Lockridge Times and started his own print shop in 1958. From this, he and Patsy began upholstery, and later was known as McLain Upholstery, which they ran for more than 50 years together. John was a lover of Native American history and culture. In his museum, he has an entire room dedicated to the culture of Native Americans. In his life, he could be found wandering the forest searching for indigenous artifacts. Over the years, he found many arrowheads and even a war hatchet. In his life, Johnny Clock had 3 dangerous encounters with lightning. His first encounter occurred when he was young and milking a cow on his family's farm. Lightning struck the cow and caused it to fall onto his arms, pinning him between the cow and the milk bucket. His second encounter happened while his wife Patsy was on the phone with him. During the call, a bolt of lightning struck the telephone pole outside. When he came to, he had been blown across the room and could not hear. His third and final encounter was a direct hit to his body as he was working outside. It's almost as if the first 2 were practice shots. In his life, he built 5 different cars and hand-carved 55 different clocks for more than 40 years. These wonderful creations can be seen at the Johnny Clock Museum in Lockridge, Iowa. The clocks he created tell the story of his life, with each one holding its own meaning to him and his life. John passed away in his home earlier this year. At his funeral, many attendants wore red and black flannel. This was clothing John could be found wearing every day. During his visitation, attendants were gifted a song about Johnny Clock by Steve McLain.
Johnny Clock was a man of many talents. He could teach an Indian how to make an arrow and bow. Johnny thought he never made much money, but he knew a lot of things that nobody else knows. Junking cars for that extra dime, whittling away his extra time. Everybody here knows Johnny. Johnny Clark, he made a monster out of a 56 and a 57 Chevy, just because he could. Johnny Clark's real town at Light and Carver just about